Okay. You won't be able to hear me excellently, but it'll be good enough. Um, I'm going to be doing my hair. I realize, I don't have to compete with the attention here. I can tap, I can yap as much as I'd like to. And I thought I was going to go be social somewhere else, but no, I'd rather do it here. Get off what's on my mind. Walks are amazing. I don't want to sound the alarm bell or um, let out the secret yet, but walks feel really good. um, Getting your 30 minutes of walking in, and that makes sense because you want to do 150 minutes of exercise a week. But the walking feels awesome. Been doing it in the morning, just going out. And, you know, I realize I've been having a habit of doing these videos every day. So I, in a way, I feel that has me feeling more confident about being able to go out for a walk every day. And it's just a matter of finding the time in the day that is like going to be conducive to making that happen. And right now, it seems that the morning is the top contender because I can drop my brother off at school, then go for the walk. Um, Only problem is clients. I have them in the morning, so troubleshooting that. But my first client was at 10 today, so I was able to go get my car inspected, come back, like do my morning routine chores, and then go to the park. And I still came back right before our session, did some coaching, hop in the shower, and now I'm here getting ready. Did my notes, did my morning pages for the artist's way that I'm going through with my friend. And now I'm getting ready to see my girlfriend in an hour. She's the one that got me this shirt. I love it. Before I go get her, I'm going to go get my car washed, go pick up like a grocery order, and get the sticker for my car. Yeah, that is why I got the inspection this morning because my sticker was expiring this month, and we have like a day left in the month, so right on time, right on time. Let's see. Besides that, things are just going well. I think I want to continue doing the walks. The significance of the walks is they feel like they're going to be a bridge as we finish up school, which is going to take out like a steady thing. So when external factors stop bringing you structure and like a sense of familiarity, you've got to create that structure and sense of familiarity in your own life. And I've definitely been working on that for quite some time. And exercise is just like would come and go in that equation because I'm so focused on being productive. But I try to get on my bike. Anyways, I've just been experimenting and I used to be a lot more into exercise and stuff. It just feels like now we're kind of ready to get going again. So that's exciting. Let's see. Anything aside that, I feel like even my face looks a little thinner, a little sharper. Not that I'm too like that I particularly care about these things, but it feels good. Not the face thing, but I feel my body physically feeling better. And anything, this was my remove that a little bit. This is how I was able to justify it is or support it, not justify it. Like it's gonna add years to my life, barring that nothing kills me between now and where chronic illnesses start to give you troubles. So this is really good medicine for me in that sense. It's a great preventative measure. And that's not enough. Like, it reminded me of smokers, where it's like, yeah, you're telling me all these bad things are going to happen. Maybe bad things are already happening. But, like, in the moment when I'm smoking, I don't really care about that. How can we, like, make it important to them? And for me, making it important was I really care about energy and how I show up with people. I think that's my favorite thing. I don't think I'm a too emotional. I mean, I am emotional for sure, but where I derive the most like enjoyment and zest for life is not in emotion or analysis. It's not by thinking. It is on a spiritual but energetic level. And these days we're calling that vibes. Like, that's the slang for it now. But I think vibes are more or less energy, or prana or chi, depending on what tradition you're looking at this from. It's not on the physical plane of existence, not the emotional, or it's not in the physical, it's not in the mind. So, what, and it does feel pretty connected to spiritual, but it's not exactly. Like, there is some nuance. I can feel like people's energy, the vibes, right? Vibes aren't inherently spiritual. So, taking care of the body some, making sure it's like, you're filling up the gas, you're getting your car inspected, oil changed, all the things you do for a car, your brakes checked, all that stuff. Well, that is the equivalent of taking care of your body. It's the vehicle through which you're able to do the rest of it. So if I really like the energy thing, I've got to, on some level, take care of the car or the instrument that's allowing me to, that I am energetic with or through. So it's not necessarily that I care so much about the body, but that I care to be energetic, and that means I have to take care of the body to best be energetic. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. And yeah, living longer and stuff like that, that's cool too. But like, relevance and importance for today, it's like, yeah, I want to show up with people more energetically. How can I do that? Taking care of my body, and what is one of the ways. By the way, the other ways are to work on the other levels. So I just, by the nature of the work that I do, the conversations I have with people, generally I'm doing a lot of feeling and thinking. And I put so much stock in these areas of the mind that I'm just like, who fucking cares about the body? I mean, I'm not completely neglecting myself. I'm not eating ridiculously unhealthy. I try to be cognizant of that. And, cycle sometimes a week, but it's not nearly as consistent as going every day for half an hour. So, yeah, being more mindful. We're just gonna, oh, this is what I leave you with. The areas that you aren't taking advantage of in your life. So for me, it was physical. For others, it might be the intellectual or emotional. For others, it might be the energetic. For the others, it might be a spiritual. So since you're not really deriving much value from that place, once you start deriving value, you're going to feel it a lot, because you're kind of tapping into this reservoir of, it's not energy. This reservoir of, like, a boost. I'm thinking of like an XP boost. And you can get an XP boost from the physical, energetic, emotional, intellectual, or spiritual plane. So if you're utilizing 3 of those and 2 of those are being neglected, you're really relying on the first 3. Then once you start tapping even a little bit into two that are neglected, you're going to feel that a lot. You're going to have a lot of return on your efforts. Whereas if you like maxing out, or you're close to maxing out the first three, you're going to have diminishing returns because you're already extracting like damn near max value from those places. So the place where there is a lot to be gained is in the ones that you aren't tapping into. And for me, for sure, that is physical. So these 30 minutes are going to have huge returns because I work really hard on the others. I'm not going to say I'm maxed out, but there's more diminishing return. If I put 30 minutes into that area, it's not going to have the same return as in the physical. Oh, so this has me wanting to reflect. So definitely tapping into the energetic, emotional, and intellectual, I feel really strong about. Spiritual, I feel in the middle about. I think I tap in there, I can do it more intentionally, but right now we're focusing on physical. That, I said that I was going to be the last thing, that thing I just said, but it's not. The other thing is to pick something, because there was a point where I was trying to do everything. I'm going to work on my spiritual, I'm going to work on my energetic and physical and intellectual and emotional. But it's like you can't do everything at once. Pick something to start with and you'll get to where you need to go. I chose the mind, and that's fine. In its time, in its due time, I got to like, okay, I learned how to do things sustainably, and I'm getting to a place where it's like, okay, I really want to incorporate this into my life. I want instead of it a should. Like I need to, I should do it. So start with things. Except you're not going to be able to do it all. Not all at once, at least. Maybe not all ever. You won't be able to do it all ever. We're so greedy. We want so much. Except you won't get it all. Except you won't have so much. And when you don't need it and you're able to enjoy anyways, then you're able to bask in everything you do get.